All my niggas, they gangbang, and all they niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm throwing a monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Welcome to Wavy's World. You already know what it is. You know who it is. It's ATN Wavy, aka Mr. Oh my God. You feel me? Back in the building. You know what I'm saying? I've been slipping for the past couple of days, you know, at work and all that, you feel me? But I ain't gonna have no excuse. I ain't gonna have no excuse, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, you feel me? Get this content out to the people, you feel what I'm saying? So, today's episode, today's webisode, whatever you want to call it, is going to be an update to the P. Diddy situation. You know, Mr. KY Diddy, you feel me? The baby or you party goer, party thrower. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm going to be going back and forth, flipping the camera, because on the screen, you feel me, I got the new allegations and all that. You feel me? I got the new allegations up about Mr. Freak Butt. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Freaky Freak. You know, feel me? So, I'm going back and forth with that. I fast forwarded a little bit because in the beginning, just like a little introduction. I'm gonna do some fast forward through because I kind of sped through just looking to see. You feel me? So I don't waste no time. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into it. You feel me? We flip this bad boy. You feel me? Give y'all some zoom in action. Feel me? And we'll start right here. Or who we have up this joint. So y'all could see, you know what I'm saying? Ava Law Group, the Busby Law Firm, basically people, some of the people that have been like on this case, you feel me? And they're just gonna be speaking on the new allegations that they've been getting. And I'm gonna commentate, you know, react to what they're talking about. Cause I sped through just a little something, so I ain't watched this minute by minute, you feel me? But let's go.
It says, a lie has great speed, but truth has endurance. The acts complained of in these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in New York, either Manhattan or the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida, primarily in Miami. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they call a puppy party, all-white party, although several of these events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, and the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape or even let them read for Sean Combs. You should know that some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know. Some of this behavior occurred at hotels that we're all familiar with. You should know that more than 55% of the victims filed reports, reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. We're in the process of collecting with our team assistants, medical records, reports that were made to the authorities, and I've already said that some of the individuals in this group did in fact talk to the FBI. You should know that several of the individuals, and when I say several, I mean many, who did in fact seek medical treatment were drug tested, and drugs were found in their system, weird drugs that you
Weird drug.
One in particular that continues to pop up is a drug called xylazine or trank, which, based on our research, is known as a horse tranquilizer.
Wait, hold up. So Trank, right? I'm familiar with Trank, but not, of course, due to no weirdo situation like this. I'm familiar with it through the pandemic that's going on out there in in Philadelphia. You feel me? Out there, especially in the Kensington area. You feel me? Um, that that drink is crazy, wicked, and the way it made these people's skin. Oh man, like so. Anybody watching this that's not familiar with that, type in. You feel me on YouTube, whatever, Google, whatever. Philadelphia, Kensington, trank epidemic. I said pandemic. I in the beginning when I first spoke on this about epidemic. You feel me? But yeah. So the fact that Mr. Johnson and Johnson over here was giving females and males, you feel me, whatever, horse tranquilizer, that shit is madness. Like, but let's go. We'll get back to it.
Now, there's been a lot of reports that we're filing a class action. This is not a class action. Class action is when one or two people file a case on behalf of a group of people. That's not this. These cases will be individual cases. Each case will live and die on its own merit. These cases will be filed individually, one plaintiff against whoever the defendants were involved in the case. Each case may be filed in one venue like California, another case may be filed in New York. One case may sue just Sean Combs, but multiple other people. One case may sue a range of people.
What? Do y'all see that?
Thinking or hoping, perhaps believing that I may start naming names. That day will come, but it won't be today. The day will come. We will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are. Because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, seeing that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are.
So he's talking about the conspirators, the conspirator freaks. You feel me? The freaky conspirators. You know what I'm saying? You got the person that commits the act. You feel me? And then you got the people that know about the act, whether they seen it, whether they had knowledge beforehand of the acts taking place. You feel me? You know about this. You feel me? Or if you even like condone, you feel me, like contributed to it in any type of way, whether even without ever doing anything sexual, you contribute to the cause. You help that cause happen. You feel me? You are a willing participant. You feel me? So you're just as guilty. You know what I'm saying? You're just as guilty. I know this. I've been locked up for serious charges, and amongst them charges was conspiracy to commit one of them serious charges. And I was looking at a boatload of time just off of that one charge. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but my shit wasn't no frequency. Mine was some, I ain't gonna say respectable amongst like the civilian world, but amongst the streets. My charges wasn't none. Like I could live on the yard. I could live in the building. You feel me? But still, conspiracy, like you could get just as much time or damn near as much time as the people that actually commit the action. So that's basically what they're talking about right now, which is no surprise. Like Diddy been around a long time, you know, a lot of people, ain't nowhere in the world he the only freak. Hang with freaks a lot of times. You're gonna have some of the same like-minded people in your circle. Like, feel me, ain't gonna be just the only one. Nah, highly unlikely. You feel me? Let's get back to it.
I call them the facilitators of foul play, willing participants in foul conduct. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants will not only include individuals, but will also include corporate entities who ultimately profited off of this culture and behavior. I'm looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies, hotels. We know that many of these individuals were paid cash. We know that many of these individuals involved, whether they were the ones being assaulted and abused, or they're witnessing other people being assaulted and abused, and then paid and threatened and told to leave. Typically paid 10 grand in cash and told to leave. And then threatened as they were leaving. So in addition to Sean Combs,
give you bread to leave and still, you feel me?
Will include anyone forced to engage in the assault or exploitation, anyone who participated in such in any way, anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct, anyone who was in the room and watched it happen but made no effort to stop it, any venue or venue owner who was aware of what was going on but failed to stop it, any individual or entity who knew about the conduct and benefited from it but did nothing to report it or stop it, and any individual or entity who covered it up or helped cover it up. These people who know where they are should just come forward now. I would imagine, as we speak here, there are a myriad of people who are very nervous. You can't hide skeletons in the closet forever. I would expect there are many people out there right now who are desperately searching their memories as they delete their texts and data. Now, although these are, in fact, individual cases, there is a common theme, MO, if you will. Typically, the victim is lured into a situation in which he or she is given a drink. Typically, that drink, reported by these victims, is apparently laced with something. Once that drink takes effect, the perpetrators perform all kinds of sexual acts on the victims, many times passing him or her around as other people watch and enjoy the show, and then leave the victim shamed, confused, injured, and wondering what happened. When the victim reaches out, he or she is told not to say anything. Sometimes there are threats of physical violence or financial repercussions for bodily harm. The claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment, sexual abuse of minors. Given a large volume.
Okay, so things, you feel me, was already wicked wild. Hold on, let me switch this to me. Things was already wicked wild, crazy, out of this atmosphere, out of this world, you feel me? But now, not only are you free booty baby or you KY jelly, and you really want people to take that type of nigga, you are a PDF file, and nobody wants that on their computer. You feel me? Nobody wants that on their computer. You feel me? Nobody wants to download a PDF file of the Diddy source. You know what I'm talking about? Because that right there, like, that's like the cherry on top now. Like, you already, you feel me, then you done stacked up shit so high that you never seen that amount of feces stacked that high before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have so much shite piled up. Like, I gotta stand on a ladder to see over that motherfucker. And I'm then at 6'4", you feel me? Like, feel me? Like, but you got potential because these is all right here, these is all, allegations. Nothing is proven. This is all alleged. All alleged. Make sure I say that word. I gotta make sure I get better too. Throwing that in before I even making the statements because, I know shit could get tricky with this YouTube shit, you feel me? But I'm just keeping it real. You feel me? But alleged charges. This is all alleged. This whole video, this is that I'm playing right now, reacting to, commentating on. This is all alleged. But the fact that this is being alleged, that you really trying to be the other type of big bird on Sesame Street, you know what I'm saying? You the bad boy bird on Sesame Street, on Sex With Me Street. There you go. There you go. You the bad boy bird, not the big bird. You're the bad boy bird on Sex With Me Street. Like, yeah, you that nigga. You feel me? You that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is super wild. Like, super duper wild. You feel me? Like, everything been wild, but super duper wild. So now it's gonna lead a nigga like me to think this. You feel me? Everything that they saying you were doing to the adults, we only knew about the adults, but it was women, men. You feel me? Hey, if you are part of the alphabet community, that's cool. And I don't say alphabet, not disrespect. I just say alphabet community because I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of letters, and every time I turn around, it's a new letter being added to that motherfucker. I just like to say the alphabet community. You feel me? Like, there's nothing wrong with being a part of the alphabet. You feel me? But knowing that it might be kids in the mix, mean the drugging you were doing to the women and or men, you feel me? But not or men. It was definitely women. So, and men or not, you feel me? And probably, I'm sure it was men. So the things you was doing to these grown-ups, I mean, you were doing the same to the kids. So you were drugging the grown. I'm assuming if this come out to be substantial, if there come out to be substantial evidence to prove that these allegations are in fact likely to be true, I mean, everything you did to the adults, you was doing to them too. I just how I see it, you feel me? Like, I dig deep in the thing, you feel me? Cause this shit wow, you feel me? Like, this shit wow, you feel me? Like, fucking with kids is a oh my god type of moment, you feel me? Like, because what? You get locked up, everything you getting locked up for already occurred, you likely not gonna be in general pop anyway. You feel me? Everything you're like not general pop anyway. They would not pitch you in your no matter how much time you get the chance, you're gonna general pop is like slim to none. You feel me? But with the kid joint on your jack now, but I don't know. I about to say depending on what level of joint you go to, you might not be the only one. You feel me? But depending on where you go, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be a whole bunch of them. It might not be. So if there's a whole bunch of y'all, what the hell you live in? You gonna be the only one living in PC for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be on the yard with a whole bunch of Yokon niggas. You feel me? A whole bunch of weird, freaky motherfuckers that if hell is real, y'all need to take the first bus there. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You feel me? But we're gonna get back to it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to definitely interject in that one on the babies. Oh, oh, it stays zoomed in. I thought I was gonna have to zoom back in again. Okay. Hey. All right, we back at it.
Cases, given our other docket obligations, and given the fact that we want to be sure when we file these cases that they are fully vetted, I expect to start filing these cases against Sean Combs and other perpetrators within the next 30 days. Now, it's rare, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation, this type of activity is pervasive in our society. And it's rare to get a chance where we can really focus on this as a country and really focus on this, how pervasive this is and what we as collectively can do about it. So I thought I'd take this opportunity before I go into some individual cases and talk about some of the individual claims being made and so you'll get a sense of what this 120 people group looks like individually. I want to bring forward Carrie Paul. She's a national victim advocate who helps victims who have been victimized by this type of conduct. And she has some important words, and I hope you'll pay close attention. I think it's important that you hear from her. Hello, I'm Carrie Paul.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward this. I already looked. I'm saying this motherfuckers on like the new charges. This is, just like the outreach people that work with, with women, men, minors that have had any type of sexual crimes committed against them, sexual trauma, whatever, type of issues that they might be dealing with because of these type of actions that have been taken against them that basically violated them. You feel me? So you basically gonna break down with the program stuff about, the black lady you see in the back, she gonna end up doing the same thing. So we're gonna fast forward through all this. I'm not doing this to say it's not important. I'm just trying to first keep the video short and focus on what the lawyer is speaking on. I don't remember what he said in between. Here, let me see.
I want you now to hear from the co-counsel, Andrew Van Arsdale. We've created a sexual abuse hotline.
Oh, it's basically okay. So next is gonna be this guy right here in the you see standing to it's hour left. You feel me? There, right, basically. The guy in the blue suit. You feel me? Oh, he's just gonna speak on the hotline. Basically, the same thing like the previous person I was speaking to. The female was saying, just speaking on the amount of calls they get, what the calls normally con now I just lost the type of what word I'm trying to use. But basically what people are calling about. I'm saying the different type of situations that the people are saying that they had happened to them, you feel me? And that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go ahead and fast forward through that. You already had just a brain fart just now, like well, that's crazy. People probably hearing like, boy, you were trying to find a big ass word that you couldn't say. You were trying to find that word, nigga. You was digging deep, and that shit said not computing. Today we are not computing. That shit glitched on me. I just had a glitch on this motherfucker. I hold up here.
Contact us at the number behind me, and we will help you. Thank you.
Hold up, let me pause. Oh wait, not for me. Let him go. Oh, I'm trying to stop it so y'all can see it clear, but I'm sure y'all can see it. I just felt like at least I need to do this as I fast forward. You see that number 1-800-200-7474 for that sexual assault hotline number. So for anybody that is watching that have been through that type of shit, you feel me? For sure, hit that number or any other number. They got other number. These are not the only people. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? If that's what you need, you haven't done it, this might be the sign that you need to do it. So go ahead and screenshot that one. You feel me? 1-800-200-7474. Let's get back to it.
It speaks to how important this issue is in the United States and frankly internationally, that we have reputable people here that want to provide kind of information that I think victims need to hear, witnesses need to hear, the public needs to hear. Let me introduce to you now Olivia Rivers from the Texas.
All right, so just the black lady is about to speak. We're going to go ahead and fast forward through that one real quick. Hold up.
Thank you.
Alright.
About some specific instances without disclosing the victim's name. And you probably know that depending on the age of the victim, you can file these cases, these individual cases, under Jane Doe or John Doe. Each state is different in that respect. Typically, there is a balancing test, like the public's right to know the name of the victim plaintiff versus the confidentiality and the safety of the plaintiff. So we'll have to struggle with that with each one of these cases. Our intention, of course, is to, like we always do, file these cases under a pseudonym until the court tells us otherwise. So let me share with you a few, just kind of give you a sense of the kind of cases and the kind of instances that people are reporting that we're trying to corroborate that. And these are the ones that we've already corroborated, vetted, and collected evidence on. One individual who was 22 years at the time she was assaulted said that the typical MO at one of these parties that had been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink, and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refuse to drink it, you were kicked out of the party. And let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you. And now we know that in most cases, let's say 90% of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual who was 9 years old at the time was taken to an audition in New York City with Radway Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal. Another instance, another minor told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged, and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual minor was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping him. Another individual, 26, at the time of the occurrence, was picked up by, allegedly, Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV, and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus, where she then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, individual, this time not a minor, was attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed again, allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore. And I could go on. Literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same thing. And it all involves some sort of drug. One instance, an individual who was 20 years old at the time was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, was given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system. I'll give you a quote from a very young man who told us over the phone about his experience and all the things that happened to him. He says allegedly at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his friends in an effort to try to sign a record deal. This was kind of what he was told he would have to do. His quote is, "Had he not been in power, I feel like I could have been something great. I quit the industry because of what Sean Combs did to me." And that's really what it comes down to. We are pursuing this, asking you to support this effort, to encourage witnesses and victims to come forward and bring your evidence so we can continue to break down this wall of silence. We can continue to have these stories heard. This is the beginning of what I hope to be a national dialogue. This type of sexual assault, sexual abuse, and sexual exploitation should never happen in the United States or anywhere else.
All right, so yeah, he
This
about
should have
to
never been allowed to
be
go
closing
on.
off. So, all right, this is bad. All right, so as y'all heard, the diddler, this dude is bugged all the way out. You feel me? Him and his constituents. You feel me? Him and his compadres. You feel me? Him and his associates. You feel me? Like, bro, these niggas is diabolical. They're fucking, you know, the evil villains you see in comic books, movies, TV shows. Those villains you see is usually make believe. You feel me? But people like this, these are real life villains. Like even worse than the dude that's out here shooting at each other. You feel me? Gang banging shit like that. You feel me? These motherfuckers, these are the worst type of villains. You feel me? Because they're cowards. When you're taking advantage of anybody, you're a coward, G. I don't give a fuck if it's a minor or not. Being a minor just make it even worse. But you see, you talking about you paying motherfuckers to sleep, homie. Like, you paying motherfuckers to sleep, my nigga. So now you already gonna be a creep for trying to take something from somebody. But you put them to sleep. I mean, you want no reason. I mean, you just all the way weird ass, bitch ass nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, and speaking of bitch ass nigga, if I'm not mistaken, Diddy coined that bitch assness back when he was doing one of them reality shows. I don't know, was making a band or what. But I remember him saying that when somebody was complaining. Like I said, I don't remember all that. I'm sure you Google it, Diddy and bitch assness, it'll pop up. You feel me? But I remember him saying that shit when I was a little nigga, like a young nigga, from watching these reality shows with this nigga. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely a bad boy. I'm still a bad boy fan. Shit, Diddy to me never could rap, so it ain't like I was really like a Diddy fan anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with some of his artists. You know what I'm saying? Niggas made good music. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But But this shit just weird. You feel me? This shit weird, you feel me? This shit hella weird. You know what I'm saying? And for you to make up that bitch assness, saying that shit to somebody else, boy, you shouldn't be demonstrating the bitch assness, nigga. You the bitch ass nigga, you and your homies. If all this is true. Once again, this is alleged. I forgot to say alleged before I start talking about shit. The fucking nigga on the lawyer, he done said alleged hella times. Like, you feel me? He's saying it for me. You feel me? Fuck that. Y'all niggas know this shit alleged. But come on, homie. You feel me? Like, you got a lot of weird shit on your jacket, so it's, you feel me? It's alleged, cause legally you gotta say alleged, but I mean, should be looking a little more factual. You feel me? A little more factual. You know what I'm saying? Like, than not. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? You feel me? Everybody free to have their own opinion. You feel me? You viewing? Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Speaking your opinion. You feel me? Leave a comment, speak your opinion on that and opinion on how you think I'm doing. You feel me? I'm the new guy on the block. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This video a little longer than I guess it should be, or maybe y'all might like the long video. Y'all like it, I love it. You feel me? Because if y'all are saying any type of feedback, any type of suggestion, I mean, you type fucking with the guy. You feel me? Y'all type fucking with the wavy one. You know what I'm saying? That mean y'all are all fellow surfers. Because that wavy's world is nothing but surfers. You have to be a surfer. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You have to be a surfer. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta ride the wave over all this bullshit. You cannot fall off the fucking board because you're gonna drown. So at Wavy World, you have to be a certified surfer. So if you're interacting any type of way, whether you liking, disliking, positive comment, negative comment, constructive criticism, I'm open to all that shit because I ain't Mr. Know-It-All. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell you what I do know. This nigga Diddy, that nigga is wicked. You feel me? That nigga is wicked. Like he is so goddamn, oh my God, wicked. You feel me? Like that nigga's crazy. But it's been another one. I'm gonna cut it off here. You feel me? Um, I got some other videos to shoot because, like I said, I've been MIA for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I know I gotta stay on this. Sheesh. You feel me? I gotta stay on this shit. You feel me? Because I'm dead ass here. I'm trying to get some motion in the ocean. You feel me? Like I'm trying to surf on the wave. You feel me? Because you know, gotta boss up. Gotta boss up, man. Gotta boss up. And I know I got something to bring. Feel me? I got talent. I got the look. You feel me? You feel me? I got the motherfucking look for this here lights, camera, action situation. You feel me? I'm a little rough around the edge. I need a little polish. I ain't perfect. You feel me? But we're gonna get there. So I appreciate you, you for pulling up on the one and only. Mr. Motherfucking Wavy Spectacular ATM. Oh my God. You already know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, and comment. You feel me? Wait. And also, look both ways before you cross that street. Cause you might get hit.